and welcome back to the Pro League Hype Show with me, your host Giles Thomas, here at the On the Rise Media Studio, and we are joined by the promoter of the upcoming Portugal Pro, Joao Henriques. Did I say that correct?
Yeah, sort of.
Damn, okay, well, good enough. Well, I actually thought your name was Joao Ferreira before.
Tell me.
Yes, Joao, thank you so much for joining us on the Pro League Hype Show. Now, of course, we're very, very excited about the Portugal Pro, an event that's been going since 2018. Can you tell us a little bit of history about the Portugal Pro?
Okay, actually, the name of the show, it's Mr. Big Evolution Pro. Okay, known as Portugal Pro, but it's the name of the sponsor, Mr. Big Evolution. And the show started in 2018. We started with a lot of shows in Europe as well. We started with Romania. We started with Alicante. We were one of the first to start. And in that year, 2018, we have a lucky start, should I say, of having this massive 212 category with us. Yes. I think it still until today outside Olympia, everybody talks that it was the best lineup. We had Adi Chopin, we have Nicolas Valiud, Angel Calderon, a massive lineup on 212, and that brings that brought a lot of attention to our show. So from that moment on, we just kept on going.
What a fantastic start that was in 2018. I remember seeing the Hadi Chopin versus Nicolas Valiud. And I think the biggest thing about your show, last year when I brought Brandon Curry in the Olympia All-Star Tour to Portugal, you took us to the venue. Can you tell us a bit about the venue?
Yeah, the venue is one of the best venues in Europe. Sound and lights regardless, in attention. The venue had already earned several prizes of the best in Europe on that category of sound and lighting. And we have these platforms that come from the ground, and everybody wants to be here. The athletes love it, and that brought a lot of attention to our show, and every good athlete wants to be here. That's why in the next year, in 2019, we've got a massive lineup also in open bodybuilding, more than 20 athletes. Wow. Also in women's physique, the athletes stay on stage 1 hour. The bodybuilders, it was crazy.
Wow.
This year we have to break up so the guys don't get so tired. But the thing is, every good athlete wants to be here. So I'm not going to talk about the athletes that are coming this year, because, some athletes want this strategy of appearance in last minute, not telling anyone. On the other hand, there are these athletes that wants to advertise that they are coming. So I'm not going to put in the middle of the athlete strategy, sort of speak. So I'm not going to say this guy is coming, the other is not. No, I'm just going to say that we are going to have a massive quality lineup here in every categories, because we have the 10 of them.
Hang on a minute, you've got all 10 categories?
Yes.
None missing?
None missing.
Wow. So you started what did you start in 2018? Was it 3 or 4?
4. Yeah, we start with 4. Men's physique, bikini, 212, and women's physique. Then we move ahead in 219. We just skip 212 and fitness. On those days, there were not women's bodybuilding. But now, this year, we are going to have fitness, bodybuilding, 212 open, and wellness as well. So we have all the 10.
So can you tell us about the amateur event as well?
Yeah, in the 2 days before we are going to have the Portugal Olympia Amateur 2021. We have to do it in 2 days. because of COVID restrictions. We have lots of restrictions regarding backstage space.
Okay.
It's crazy for us as organizer, because for you to have an idea, we have to put the name of the athlete as well as the trainer in the dressing room door,
okay,
where they are going to stay.
Okay.
Like they were some actresses or actors in Hollywood.
Yeah.
So because if there is something wrong regarding COVID, the authorities can trace them. They want to know which one was near the other one, and so on, so they can trace. So it's crazy restrictions right now here, because we don't have the numbers. In last Sunday, 0 deaths in Portugal. Then we have 3 deaths on the next day. In the next day, we have 1 death. It's always less than 10 people dying, and always over 70 years old. But I don't know. The authorities are afraid with these Delta variants, and so they take these straight measures, and we have to accept. But that brings a lot of work to us, and a lot of questions that rise because of that. So we have to address them. But we are going to have a big amateur show, and in the 3rd day we are going to have the pro show as well.
So going back to the amateur event, how many pro cards are available?
27. If we have enough athletes in all the categories, because you know that with the new rules of IFBB Pro, you have to give three pro cards in overall. You have to have a minimum amount of athletes, but still, of course, in bodybuilding, in men's physique, in bikini, we always going to give the 3 pro cards, and in the other categories, we'll see. But for start, it would be 27.
So that's 3 per category, per each of the 9 categories.
Yes, of course.
Okay, correct. Can you tell us if there'll be a live stream and where it's available?
Yes, we really need some help from you on that, because at first we are not going to do live stream, because the conditions of that particular venue are different. You had to have really good cameras that shoot from a long distance.
Okay.
And so you can not be in front of any spectator. And we had the 1,000 places in a room, but we can only sell 1/3, less than 1/3. So for getting the streaming well done, it's a very expensive structure of streaming. So if we want the things done well, we have to invest a lot. So what we do, we make this pre-sale of streaming until next Saturday for all the price. And if the people start to buy, and we see that we are going to cover that expense, that structure, okay, then we go with the streaming. If you are going to see that we are not covering the expenses, maybe we don't have. So that's why we want to ask everybody to help us and buy this streaming. It's a really good price. It's around €9, I think.
That's fantastic. That's really good.
It's going to be a really professional streaming with rotating cameras, shooting everywhere. Yeah, the guys are really good. There are guys that usually they shoot open body surgical operations.
Oh wow!
With nano cameras. Wow. And really, they are the top of the line. So we want to give the best. The best. It's expensive, and for us, we need help from the fans and from everybody that would like to help us and to get that streaming done.
Well, if it's as good as the team that did the live stream for the NPC European, I think you'll get a lot of signups, because I watched that live stream and it was absolutely amazing. So if it's even up to that, if it's that quality, I think you're going to get a good amount. And obviously there is you've got 10 categories in the pro, 9 in the amateur. I think it's going to be a pretty big event. I think you'll be okay, but obviously we'll try and promote that as much as we can on all our platforms.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
So what about tickets? If people want to attend in Portugal or people are flying in, where do they get tickets from?
Well, the tickets are online. They are on our website, www.ifbbp-pro-portugal.pt. It's everywhere. It's in the poster of the event, so it's really easy. You can go on the website, purchase the tickets as well as the streaming. So it's really easy. It's always on our website, and the website again, www.ifbbp-pro-portugal.pt. It's on the main event. The banner of the event.
Okay. So Joao, you're your 4th year for this pro show now. Are you excited?
Yes, I'm very excited because we are going to really have a good lineup. I can say that already some of the athletes drop off because they saw that it's going to be really strong.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's
what's the reason? Because if you want to go to the Olympia, you have to beat the best, right?
You do.
Yeah. So what is the point of going to the Olympia with the best if you cannot beat the best in the Olympia qualifier? So I think you have to be where the best athletes are and show your value there. And our show is really nice. Every good athlete wants to come here. So you have to step up and say, okay, I'm going in. I'm not afraid of this one and this one. I just have to go and show my value.
So what are you on the tier system in terms of points for the athletes competing in the pros?
I know that we are going to give direct access to all the winners. Then we have some points, but forgive me, I don't know.
Okay.
My head, but it's on the IFBB Pro League tables. I don't know.
All right then, Joe. Well, I'm excited because, like I said, you took us to that venue last year when I brought Brandon Curry over, and the venue looked. Was it in one of the James Bond films, Casino Royale?
The what?
It wasn't your venue featured in the Casino Royale, the James Bond film. Is that what you told us?
Yeah. It was that.
Yeah.
That famous Casino Royale James Bond. That's where the real story comes off. Yeah.
Yes.
Because Ian Fleming wrote that story of Casino Royale in this casino when he was chasing. I think it was a Serbian spy.
Yes.
He worked for the British intelligence. He was chasing this spy. This spy put some big bets, just joking on him in this casino. Yeah. And there comes the story of the real James Bond. Come from that guy.
So if you want to compete in a venue that was in a James Bond film, and obviously, because I think I don't know why, but I keep hearing about this revolving stage, and the one that rotates and the one that comes up through. And I know some of the competitors. I've heard some of the competitors talking about that, and they said it is just an absolutely amazing experience. The production, the prestige of the venue. They said it really adds to the experience of competing. And obviously, I've been to Portugal last year, and I absolutely loved it. And you made us all feel very welcome. I know Brandon Curry had a fantastic time, so I really appreciate that. But Joao Henriques, I won't get your name wrong again. All the best for the Portugal Pro. Sorry, I didn't say that. It's referred
Portugal Pro.
Okay, sorry. Right, okay then. And obviously, do you want to give us the dates?
Yeah, the date of the Pro Show, it's on the 18th, July 18th. And in 17 and 16, we have the Olympia Amateur Portugal 2021.
Okay.
So Friday and Saturday we have the Olympia, the amateurs, and then on Sunday we are going to have the Pro Show, the Mr. Big Evolution Pro.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Let me say that the show is going to be split in three parts.
Okay.
In the first part, early in the morning, we are going to have men's physique, women's physique, and to 12. Then right after lunch, we are going to have figure, wellness, fitness, and classic physique. And then in the end of the afternoon, we are going to have bikini, women's bodybuilding, and open bodybuilding. That will be 3 separate sessions, but really there is no really a big gap between them. It's just the time to get off the venue, just disinfect the chairs because of COVID and so on.
Of course.
And we start right away. Just a break for the technical guys to hit something, and then we start. So it's going to be like that.
Okay, well, it sounds very well organized. Okay, then we wish you all the best for your event, and thank you so much, Joao Henriques, for coming on the Pro League Hype Show, and we'll be watching on the live stream.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Joao.